Hello viewers, welcome to the channel, welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's tutorial, we're going to be building the Semovente 9053. This is basically a modified gun tractor built off a tank chassis mounted with the 9053 90mm anti-aircraft turned into sort of anti-tank cannon, much like the Flak 36, but slightly bigger, being a 90mm. It's a pretty effective gun, meant for the Eastern Front, but never made it there in time, so it was sent to the African theater where it performed pretty well, where it was suited to the wide open distances where it could excel at long-range combat. So, starting with pretty normal fashion, if you've built any of the Italian vehicles, you should be able to do this in your sleep by now, but you can build one dark oak fence gate, space down row 3, skip one block, 2 birch stairs, back to back, and in this skip block space, we're going to place down another brick upside down stair, dig row 2, another brick stairs, another brick slab, just black blocks in general, and then behind this, another brick, birch stairs, back to back, then another brick upside down stair, then another brick upside down slab, another brick up slab, and we're going to take our birch trapdoors, our row 3, right between the last stairs, and row 3 in front, or between the first stairs as well. So we're going to cover this area. Once we have that done, we can place down 2 wither skeleton skulls right in this space. Make sure they're, even, sort of. Like so. And lastly, we're going to take ender pearls and some iron frames here. Place down iron frames on each of the stairs. And with that all done, we can move on to the second layer. So to start with the second layer, we're going to place down, also in pretty normal fashion here, a smooth sandstone block right on top of the dark oak fence gate, with a dark oak trapdoor flipped upwards right in front of it. In between, we're going to build a row 3 smooth sandstone walls. Don't have smooth sandstone walls yet. Mojang plus gib. So next we're going to place down some rows of snow. And these are going to be layered so they're flush with the walls. Which I think that is. Yep, okay. So we're going to have that layer. We're also going to take our debug stick here. We want north to be low. And we're also going to take our tripwire hooks. That should ruin it, yep. But we'll just, spin these guys around. And they should be up false, and I should kind of revert it back to where we want. And now we can continue with our blocks, and we're going to take these blocks all the way back. Like so. So once you have them all the way back to the final row of trapdoors, we're going to take birch trapdoors again, place down a tripwire hook right in the middle block, and flip up to birch trapdoors kind of on the sides. So for the tracks here, we're going to build a row of 4 nether brick up slabs. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to place down a birch up trapdoor. Right behind, behind each of the row of 4 we just placed. We're going to skip one block, come back to that guy later, and place down 2 more birch trapdoors. And a light gray carpet. Whoops, kind of missed something here. Then pick up slab, like so. Then a light gray carpet on top of that. So we can use our dark oak signs here. First, we're going to sort of finish this wheel right here. So we're going to place down a birch button, iron frame, cobweb, I'm going to place down an iron frame on this first nether brick slab, then an iron frame on this first birch trapdoor, and an iron frame on the final birch trapdoor. Cover each one up with dark oak signs. And I'm going to place down a sign right here. And of course, a smooth sandstone block inside of each one. So same thing on the other side, of course. So once we have that all done, I should finish up our second layer, and we can move on to layer 3. So the way I'm going to tackle this basically is build the engine/driver area first, although it's really only one layer, and then move on to the gun area after that. So first we're going to place down our row 3 daylight sensors right on top of this row 3. First row 3 of smooth sandstone blocks, and we're going to take our birch trapdoors, place one down on top of the first blocks on the sides for the wheel, or sprocket rather, drive sprocket, and then a trapdoor on the first slab. So there's really nothing here. Oh, I guess I did forget that. Huh. Alright then. So one light gray carpet right behind the trapdoor row, and to the side of the daylight detector. We're then going to take birch slabs and smooth sandstone slabs. So right in the middle, place down one smooth sandstone slab, and to each side a birch slab. And behind the birch slabs, place down 2 smooth sandstone slabs. And then right in the middle of the 2, a light gray bed. And then have the pillow as part foot. So once you have that done and in place, we can move on to the sides of it. So basically the fender area. And we're going to take a normal end frame, place one off of the trapdoor right here, with the white stained glass inside. We're then going to take a birch head or a skeleton skull and place one. What angle is this at? Okay, a little angle here. Yep. And then a sort of even one right here. And then we'll place down an end rod right behind the last one. So we're then going to want to have a little banner here and do some optical trickery. This can be a light gray black banner with a black parafest inverted. So it should look like this. But the way we're going to use it here, at a 45-degree angle, thereabouts, I'm going to place it on this stair right here. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Other side. I say that's good. And we're going to place a sign right off the base of it. So, dark oak sign. And we're going to use a normal item frame with a lacquer glass pane. Place it right off the top of it. And inside we'll place down a white stained glass pane, so it looks like a trapdoor, but it isn't. So this is basically going to be at the corner of the gun shield, or the lower, rather sort of the chin area, I guess. And off the back of these slabs, bed, we'll place down just normal frames. Replace like so. So you can have that sort of thing. So that basically finishes up the engine driver area. So now we can move on to the gun. So the base of it is going to be a smooth sandstone wall right there in the middle. Pretty normal. Then we're going to just build the breech of it first. So this is basically 1, 2, and 3. So we go sandstone walls like so. And in the back, I guess this can be, smooth sandstone stair. Like so. We're going to debug all the stuff when we have everything in place. But for now, place down bridge button to the face side and a bridge sign to the opposite side. So we can also take a skeleton skull, place it on the right side here, facing from the back, so on the button side at least. And once you have that done, we're going to place down 2 smooth sandstone bottom slabs, then 3 delayed sensors, and somehow here we're going to break something. Yeah, we're definitely going to break stuff here, but gotta think ahead. And I want the skeleton skull right there. So, we're going to fix up the front a little bit, and then we can put the gun shield in and fix up kind of everything gun area related as far as debugging is concerned. So, again, let's do this little lump here. Good. Okay. So with that in place, we can start with the gun shield. So place down 2 bridge fence gates right on top of these 2 bridge trapdoors, like so. We're then going to place down the head right off the side of it. Then we're going to place down a bridge fence gate right behind these rear of 2 smooth sandstone slabs. And then 1 right in the middle. This guy is going to be open, which we'll check is open in that direction. Yep. So it should look like that. We're also going to take smooth sandstone walls, place down 1 and 2 on top of the bridge fence gates. Next, we're going to use our bridge stairs. Place an upside down one to the side of the first sandstone wall. Should conjoin with the middle wall that we placed for the gun breech. Okay, that's an upside down bridge stair facing towards the front. We're also going to place down bridge trapdoor right in front of the face of the stair, flip it upwards. And then we're going to use a row of 3 heads. So I know I have sandstone here, but I guess the thing I'm going for is the gun shield's going to be a birch pattern for contrast, sort of thinner metal versus the tank armor here. I guess I have a birch slab here, that's for contrast for the driver hatch. Again, sort of thin metal, I suppose, so that's what I'm kind of going for. Always like good contrast, representing different sorts of material. But I guess I didn't think of that there, because I wasn't using custom heads at the time, but now I suppose I am, so I might as well seal the deal here. So, a row 3, I guess like so. Then another row of 3 blocks behind it, so these blocks are going to be birch slabs, bottom slabs, and to each of those sides, a head. So birch head to the side here. I'm going to use an item frame. Place one to the side slabs here, with a black bed for the optics. I'm just going to use an iron bar, and on the right side, press down 1 and 2. And that, I believe, will basically finish up the shape of it, and, oh, almost. Rather, I forgot we'll place down a birch top slab right at the bottom of the upside down birch stairs. And we're also going to place down oak trapdoors right behind them, like so. I believe that'll be it for the block placing, and now we can take out our handy dandy debug stick. So kind of going to start where we started from last layer. I start with this stair over here, just trying this work back to front. So we're just going to be an inner left stair, and we're going to want to make it upside down. So top, so we can add a repeater for the recoil cylinder mounts. Put that on the bottom again, and that'll be the gun breech, or the breech of the, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, so for these walls of the gun, we're going to smooth them out so they're low, and so true, wall, what am I saying? So up will be false, so they are not flush with the gun shield, so it looks like they can move. Up false, and up false, and we can flush them out here. South, tall, nope, south low, that's what we want here. So we want it to look like that. I think something happened there. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's just do that one first. The sides should be low. This should be an inner left, I believe. Shape. There we go. Okay. So it looks like we just need to set these two up false. So when you look inside, they're kind of, it's not touching the top. We want it to look like it has some traverse. And for the gun mount, which is this first wall here, you're going to want all the sides to be tall, I believe. No, actually. We want it to be low. So it should look like this. Okay. So, moving on towards the front, we're going to debug these walls here. So we want them to connect to this stair right here. Well, they shouldn't, but that's why we're here. So this first, and we want these to be flat as well. So north tall, and this one's going to be south tall, of course. Like so. And I believe that might actually be it for this vehicle here. give us one more look around. Make sure we have everything. It's a little bit more complicated build, but I like it a lot. The tank and the build. So, yeah, that will basically do it for the Semovente 9053. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.